What's shaking, guys? So today I'm going to be reviewing the all new Guardians number 8. Now, the art has gone back to the art I like. Looks like it's going back to the original story. This comic looks really thin, actually, now that I'm looking at it. This might be a quick review, but it's back to the artist I like, and still the same writer, so I know I'm going to like the story. Looks like it has those Raven guys in it. I forget what they were called. The guys with like those three-pronged talons, like they were shooting. It's almost like Wolverine claws. They were shooting, but looks like they're back. Looks like they're both fighting with one of those bands on the Shatari Nega Band. I think that's what they were called. But yeah, I'm gonna dive into her and I'll let you know what I think of her. Alrighty, guys. I just finished reading her. Now the art still staying awesome. The story is I love this story. I can't keep saying it enough how much I love it. But basically, Rocket was poisoned in the last issue, and the or not the last issue, the issue before last. This one, Quill is like trying to get the antidote for Rocket from the Raptors, is what they're called. Sorry, not Ravens. He goes to the Raptor ship, and like he has one of the bands and the Raptor has the other band, and like you think he's gonna wind up leaving with both bands, but he fights the Raptor in a couple sequences, and there's some stuff going on with Rocket on the ship, but excuse me, Quill eventually, you find out that they don't work unless they're together on one person or like within so many feet, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure exactly. But Peter Quill goes on about how he's beaten Thanos, wielded the Cosmic Cube. He's like, I'm not going to get killed by a raptor with a Negaband. And then it doesn't show what happens, but then it shows Star Lord flying, holding the raptor, and you're like, yeah, he won. So he takes him back to the ship. The raptor gives him the antidote, and then Star Lord gives him one of the bands, and he's like, I want both of them. And he's like, yeah, but you're not putting that one on until I leave the ship. And he's like, also, these bands can open portals. And he opens this portal and throws the band through, and then the raptor's like, no, and jumps through, and he's like, I'll get you, Peter Quill, when he gets on the other side of the portal. But he goes to like another version of Earth. If like Ultron had have taken it over, like Ultrons everywhere, and Peter says something about them being zombie robots or something. But I'm curious if Ultron is gonna get the Negabands and what that's gonna do, or if he's just gonna beat Ultron, get the Negabands, and come back after Peter. I want to see more of these Raptors, and I'm super curious. Like this fella right here, he's one of the Raptors. I'm super curious if what he looks like underneath the gear. I'm very curious. Like is he an alien? Is he a human? I'm kind of curious, but I would love to see this in a movie. And another thing, Rocket's poison, and Groot went to stick his hands in him to like unpoison him, like suck out the poison. Rocket's like, no, you got stuff to deal with yourself. I don't want you to have to deal with this too. I didn't know Groot could do that. Like inject his fingers into you and like suck the poison out, like filter it out. That's awesome. I think that's great. But it ends with Gamora giving Quill shit for giving the Raptor the Negabands, and Quill's like, man, I had to save Rocket, and he loves his crew. So, and then it ends. The last image, it's like Groot going, I'm Groot, and then it goes to like the other versions of Groot, and it shows like this giant Groot crushing people with people in his mouth, and he's like, I am hungry, and then it ends. I want to. I want to see where all these stories are going. I mean, how many more comics do I got? About 10 more comics or so left. So I want this story to be longer than it is. Knowing that it's already ending is so disappointing. But Adam Warlock, the Infinity Prime issue number 1 comes out here in a week or two. So hopefully I can get through these for when that comes out, and I'll be all caught up to speed, and I can be reviewing them as they come out for you guys. But let me know what you guys thought of issue number 8. I love the art in it. I'm still loving the story. That's probably not going to change for a bit. I The only downside I have to this whole series is it goes a comic and then it goes to like this next one. It's probably going to be Groot and Rocket Raccoon. Now, I would have liked if it was like 2 Guardians and then a spin off, and then 2 more Guardians and a spin off, and then 2 more, then a spin off. This, it's like Guardian spinoff, Guardian spinoff. It's like it's almost taking you out, and you're forgetting what's going on because you just read this other story. But I'm hoping issue number 9 maybe goes into more detail about what happened to Rocket and Groot. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of issue number 8, what you guys think of the series, and what you guys think of my videos. Am I reviewing them fine? Is there something I'm missing in my comic book reviews? I'm new to this, so just let me know. Yeah, have a good day, guys. Take her easy.